Hello and welcome to episode 35 in the Madam Suzanne series. My name is Freddie Shaban. I'm your host, and today we're going to be talking about something that a lot of male followers of mine have been asking me as of late. I had a surge of questions, and this was one of the most asked questions of all of them. So I figured I will make a video to talk about it a little bit. So the question was, does sex with an escort differ from sex in a personal life? Well, this is a loaded question because there's so many different variables. And for me to answer this question honestly and truthfully, I got to tell you, it depends on the person. It depends on the person, what they're looking for. It depends on the escort, what she provides. Like I said, there's a lot of factors. I'll give you an example. If you are married or you have a significant other and you are in love, when you make love to that person, it's always going to feel superior and different as far as emotionally, I think. For the most part, everybody's different, but I'm just speaking for myself, than any other type of sex you're going to have. Now, and focusing on the escort part, so not all escorts are created equal. You've heard me talk about it from all these videos that I've been making all last year and this year. Some escorts are mechanical. Some escorts are half and half, which means they're a little mechanical. Maybe they get a little bit into it. And then some, they're all in, right? So they just love sex and they love intimacy and they love men and they'll do it anywhere, everywhere. And, you heard me talk about the nympho syndrome and all that stuff. So it all depends on the escort and what services she provides. And it also depends on the client, what they're specifically looking for. So if they're looking for something kinky that their significant other does not provide, of course, that's going to be a completely totally different experience. If they're looking for something that is taboo to their significant other, of course, that's going to be a completely different feeling for the client. However, I can tell you this for sure in a general term. If the client is looking for love or to make love with an escort, they're barking up the wrong tree. I know of no escorts that's going to make love to their client. Even the ones that think they fall in love or whatever, don't believe the hype, okay? They're there, they're hired to do a job, and they give out a service, and that's what it is, okay? So let me just put it 99.9999% because nothing is perfect in this world. As for the services, which I've gone over in other videos, that's something completely different. But like I said, as far as the question itself, is escort sex different than regular sex? The answer would be probably yes, because it feels different when you pay to have it. And especially if you're with someone you've never seen before. I mean, it's awkward as is to go to a bar and pre-COVID and pick somebody up if that's what you're into. And that sex is always going to be different than something that's more meaningful, right? Of course, sex is sex, and some people cannot, and I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but some people cannot differentiate emotionally between sex and love. Some people have it so intertwined that they seem to misconstrued a physical experience for an emotional one. So I'm here to tell you, if someone goes to see an escort, it's best to keep your emotions out of it and make sure that it is what it is, which is sexual satisfaction and intimacy. I've had some escorts that thought they were in love with their client and to find out that they weren't. I've never heard of any of my escorts getting married and staying married and being happily married with kids. with the client. So let's keep it what it is. Sex with an escort is what it is. It's a hired situation, and the escort is going to do her job, and the client is going to get off and get what they want out of the deal or agreement, and everybody walks away happy. That's the way it should happen, right? The minute you start getting emotionally attached is the minute you're going to start getting in trouble, one way or the other, whether it's for the escort or for the client. The quality of sex, of course, I've talked to a lot of my clients where most of them were married, and they would tell me that they just loved the change. So it was all about change for them. It's about feeling alive, feeling, desired, maybe in their own way. Maybe their wife is no longer interested, or she lost her libido, or whatever, too busy. So that was the game changer for a lot of my clients, is they needed to get off, simply put. So to answer the question in a very simple way, yes, sex with an escort is completely different than sex with your significant other. And that's the way it was supposed to be. And if a client start feeling differently about this, then that means there's something going on with their marriage or something going on with them emotionally. And if the escort started feeling differently, then there's something going on in the escort's life, and there's something going on with her emotionally. So basically, this is what I think about this. I hope this answered the question, and I hope you're doing great. The vaccines are getting rolled out. Let's hope they get this in order, and let's hope we get back in the way we used to live before COVID. I hope you're staying healthy. I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you're staying happy. And if you have not found your happiness yet, please, please, please look deep within, focus on it, meditate. It's within you. Be honest with yourself, and let's get you there. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you soon. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. That will help the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. That will help the channel always. And if you would like to be notified when I have live streaming, as I always do on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, please hit the gray bell. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.